A certain time. No, it should start right when we start it.
Live and...
Oh. Get out of there and close it and go back in. It's probably live. It's fine, guys. We're on, right?
Well, on our screen it doesn't show the
It
chat
doesn't
feed
show
or
us.
people
Yeah.
watching.
Let me refresh. This is so... we
Oh.
fix one thing and then another.
Now
There we
it
go,
says
see?
So. It's
You just had to
all
refresh it.
Fixed.
So we're live now. There we go. There we go. It's just
Finally
a
caught
little
up. Yay!
2-minute delay. I don't know why. Hello, 2 minutes ago. Hello, 2 minutes in the future. Because I'm going to say this and you'll hear it 2 minutes later. I think.
How's California?
I'm going to say this and you'll hear it 2 minutes later. Oh, Inception. Okay, yes, it's working. Actually, we're not that late. We're not that delayed. How's California? See, this is maybe better for me to read. Because over there, I'm like, huh?
California? Isn't LA under lockdown? I remember the other day we were talking about...
That was San Francisco, but I don't know about LA.
Because LA had 94 confirmed cases, and it's such a tight-knit place. I would assume that to be like, hey, stop moving, stay indoors, so if you have it, you're not spreading it anywhere. And if you don't have it,
they keep
you
talking
won't
about
get it because you're locked away in your house.
I think people are going to go mad. They're just going to too bad, we're opening anyway.
We're like
People
cabin fever kicking in.
Right?
Like
I don't think so. I'm going to go out.
6 of being
Overthrow the
trapped in
government.
the
We're
house.
going to open anyway. It's just a virus.
Yeah, I mean, viruses happen all the time.
Right? I guess it's a bad virus, though. I don't know. Anyway.
Yes, the coronavirus. And corona's bad for you.
Yeah, all alcohol is bad, though, isn't it? Really? I mean, come on. Maybe, if you're underage anyway. Anyway. Okay. Hello. See, we are working now.
How is everybody tonight? Hi, I'm Brian Garcia.
Hello, Brian.
Hello, y'all. How is everybody tonight? We're good. It's been a weird day.
It has. It's been a really weird day. We were going to a restaurant, so it's like, you know how that goes, I guess, maybe?
We're
supposed to be serving, like,
kind of
to-goes. Yeah. But it was really raining today. It's really rainy, though, here in Arizona. Because we're in Arizona. We have not been to California yet. And I don't know when we're going. The next time we can go, we're going to go, whenever that may be. A couple weeks.
Bradley Baker. Oh, no. People are getting flu-like symptoms during flu season. Oh no! LOL. Yeah, that's what
I know.
Bobby,
like that.
You were like, because you had the allergies. Because isn't this allergy season too? Things are.
I was
blooming.
gardening, and I'm like, oh, I don't feel good. I feel stuffed up. I kind of feel achy a little bit. I'm kind of think, am I running a fever?
It's
oh my gosh!
Spring. Things
and
are
then I was
blooming.
like, oh my
Pollen is
gosh!
squirting in the air.
I
And we're
was
breathing
gardening
in it.
the day before. I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
But I was freaking out because I didn't want to get anybody sick, and then.
But Bobby just automatically assumed that we both had it
because we went to Disneyland. I told you
why
not
are you
to go.
letting
You
us
did?
work in the restaurant if you think we've got the corona?
I wouldn't go in if I. Yeah. No. Anyway. I would stay home.
Brian Garcia. It stopped here. No rain, just cold snow in our local mountains. I think.
Where are you
Isn't
at?
that kind of good? Because extremely hot weather and extremely cold weather, viruses don't survive well in those climates. That's why I'm excited for spring. I'm excited for this rain to go away because it'll get baking hot, like 100 degrees, and it'll prevent the flu from spreading so much because it just doesn't survive in that kind of temperatures.
Well, at least in Arizona. 110, we're
Brian
out.
Garcia says West Covina, California.
West Covina.
West Covina, my bad. I totally didn't see the A. What? West Corona, PA?
Well, there's a Corona, California.
Are you also 19?
Oh, no.
Covina 19.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh, no, not that. Oh, I see. No. We went through this where we were interviewing people, and they're like, oh, let's take phone calls. And wait, are you even old enough to call in? And they were like, yeah. I'm old enough. Hi, how you doing? There's this, like, kid or something. I'm like, oh, no. Hang up.
Speaking of which, I went to get 5-hour energy drinks from CVS the other day. It was like, I'm not going to go and just get one energy drink, 5 hour, I'm going to go back. So I got a 6-pack. And when I walked up, the dude was like, date of birth. I was like, date of birth? And so I was like, oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, you need
for
to give
5-hour energy.
for a 5-hour energy drink. You need to give your date of birth to so they can verify that you are an adult. Because maybe I don't know.
You can't buy Monster now, or Rockstar, or
Maybe
Red
it's
Bull,
only
or
5-hour
something.
energy because they're afraid of kids freaking out.
Well, I
you know?
guess.
I mean, I was super shaky after taking.
When I was a kid,
had
my mom
one.
used to
It was
shove me
regular
out in the
strength.
street.
I was like,
Go
oh my
play.
gosh, what's happening to my body? It's like it wanted to exude so much energy, but I hadn't really eaten that much that day, so I didn't have the energy to exude. So I was just kind of shaking and kind of a little bit of internal pain. It was a very weird experience.
Yeah, it's weird because my mom used to say, "Go play in the street."
Yeah, that's what my
Come
dad.
come in with the lights. Come in with the street lights. Come on. You know.
Yeah, that's exactly what my dad said. Is he would go out and dirt bike with his friends.
Just go
in the
play.
neighborhood.
Just you know when to come in when the lights come on.
Yeah.
You know.
That's kind of what I did growing up. Because my parents they
didn't-
shun video games. Video games only during the summer, and I convinced
Well, I
them
didn't
to
have
let
video
me buy a
games.
DS.
We had rocks. We had sticks
Brian
and
Garcia,
rocks.
I heard Legion is good. Legion.
Legion.
Is that like a new series?
No, it's a game. It's a video game, isn't it?
Legion.
Legion. It's also a movie. I think.
Ha!
A series.
You know what? Video game companies. The coronavirus is having everybody locked indoors. We should release the game now, so everybody's gonna buy and play our game when they have all this free time on their hands.
Hey, this is
That's a pretty good idea.
Hey, anybody want to go in on a video game?
Ooh, video games.
Video games.
Video games. Ooh. Oh, I'm trying to get Brian to play Pokemon.
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 Yeah.
We had a Pikachu reference in the Friday video.
Oh yeah, you get a Friday video. There's some good clips in there. That's funny.
So
it's good. It's good. Trust me.
I have a spare DS, specifically DSi, but I have a spare one, and I was like, hey, let's find a good game for somebody who's never played Pokemon before. So I got it. And I'm like, hey, Brian, here's the game. And he's like, oh, I want to watch somebody else play it so I can understand the controls. And it's like,
not just that. I like watching.
It's kind of a
The
tutorial
voyeur.
also.
Um.
Paul Peterson, hey, bears
Hey.
greetings from Australia.
Hey, what's up, Australia? Hey, how's it going there?
Caleb Zero says,
Is it crazy
San
there, too?
Bernardino is locked down too. Locked down as in
Bernardino, California?
you're not allowed to step out your front door, or
Yeah, what do you mean lockdown?
all establishments are closed. You
I
can't
think
go to a grocery store.
restaurants-
You can buy gas, but you
Restaurants,
can't
gas,
go in
and
the gas
groceries?
station.
I don't know.
Lockdown is a kind of looser. I know, at school. Oh, the school is under lockdown. They lock the doors. They turn off
can't
the lights.
leave.
They say, be quiet. The front gates are locked. Nobody can really get in or get out unless you, hop the fence, but you'd have to be outside. Paul
hop the
Peterson,
fence.
we are going okay. No lockdown yet here. That's good. We're not locked down. They actually, more downtown of our part, they were like, hey, restaurants, they can only do takeout. You're not allowed to
Well,
go
now
and eat
the
inside.
governor's trying to overthrow this and say, you know what? No, we're going to start serving food. There's no restriction on bars and restaurants because they're getting fed up with it, I guess.
Paul Peterson,
Phoenix isn't going to put
we
up
have
with
ran
it.
out of toilet paper.
Oh, no. Yeah. I'm like, luckily I bought some before all this craziness started. But
Use
wow.
newspaper. You can
Well,
use
wasn't
tissue.
there-
You can still find tissues in the store.
Paper
believe it or
towels.
Yeah.
Kleenex. Oh, yeah. Kleenex, paper towels.
not. I'll also just shower
Napkins.
afterward. Hold
diapers.
it until the morning.
There's... Just saying. There's diapers.
Cotton
balls. Cotton ball swab. Well, swabs are little Q-tips. But
You go
What?
to the doctor to get the flu shot or whatever. They have that little
cotton ball.
the patch.
Well, usually
They
it's a
also
ball.
use cotton balls.
Yeah.
But there's also these little cotton patches that they put
They're
the
kind of messy.
stuff
They
and put
kind
it
of
on. If you couldn't buy a pack of those, what was it, 150 for $6 on Amazon. You can have it delivered right to your door.
Usually it's
Use that
100
instead.
cotton balls in a
Pirate
bag
Princess
for $2.
Red, hello!
Hey, hello. What was
Hello,
it?
Brian.
Hello.
Yes.
What was that?
Hello!
What was
Big
that
Hero
from?
6 reference.
Yes. There you go.
Have you seen Big Hero 6?
Yes. Have you seen Frozen?
Have-
This is what we're here to talk about.
Yeah. I showed Brian Frozen 2 last night, and we both agreed the first Frozen was amazing.
Yeah,
Right.
the first Frozen is okay. So let's have you start off with the second one.
You
Me?
Would you say the first Frozen on a scale of 1 to 10? How good? How much?
Oh, now
did you
see
like
that came out. Guess what year it came out? We were thinking like 15,
Frozen
16,
came
17.
out like November something 2013. It's a 7-year-old movie.
I was like, no, it came out before that, didn't it?
It felt like
I saw it like
2015.
twice that year it came out or something. I mean, within a year it came out. So I hadn't seen it in a while, so I couldn't verbatim like say the whole storyline and stuff because my memory's like.
Hello, Frozen Mama 777 Rebecca. Okay,
Rebecca.
guys, here I made it is what she's saying.
Woo! You made it.
And then Pirate Princess Red says, "Oh my God, Frozen 2 was way better." Welcome, Rebecca.
Really?
No. I'm curious why you guys believe Frozen 2 is better than the first one.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? You don't think so?
No.
I don't think so either.
So
Was it because I was just ready to let it go and not watch it, or was it? I don't know. I think Frozen 2 seemed to me it was geared more towards kids, and Frozen was more of a family movie. I don't know.
I felt like Frozen.
They were trying too hard in Frozen 2. The throwing songs in it. It was like more of a musical. It was like really weird. The beginning half of it was just lots of songs. Then they kind of toned it down. But it was just like, what are these songs? I've never even heard them before.
Olaf in like the first one, he was kind of weird, fritzy, kind of whatever. They're like, okay, we can insert a joke here, and Olaf is the perfect device too. He also had some relevancy because he brought nostalgia to Anna when they met, and they were both like, oh my gosh, it's a talking snowman! And he's like, oh yeah, Elsa created me. It's like, from my childhood? Yeah, I can bring you to Elsa. They're like, yay! So they originally followed Olaf because Olaf was going to show them to Elsa's ice castle in the first one. But in the second one...
he dies?
Well,
there's going to be spoilers. Spoilers, by the way.
I cried when Olaf died, and then he came back to life, because,
did he?
Water retains memory. They should have called it water, not frozen, too.
There were so many things with water in that. The references of water. And did you know how Arendelle... they show it near the end, right? Here's Arendelle. The flood, they release the thing, and it's like... and it's already there.
Right up
and then they show... They back up,
like
and Arendelle's here, and they're up on a hill, like right above Arendelle. But it was the farthest north. Took him days to get there, and you literally see this trail going up to the top of the mountain where everybody's at. I'm like, wait a minute, Arendelle's here, the mountain's here.
Yeah. Elsa is in the far northern, some unexplored ice glacier. What do they call it?
Oh,
it wasn't Valhalla. It was something
he
similar
doesn't believe
sounding.
me. You know how she went down too deep?
He has an interesting theory on
I think she went down too deep, right? Don't go too deep because you won't get out, you won't escape, or whatever.
Which was the song sang by the mother, which was apparently really important. But if it was so important, why didn't they mention the first movie as a plot device?
And fell, right? She fell in too deep. We're talking about Frozen 2. So she jumps in because she's, why is everybody, what are these memories? And she jumps in. She goes in too deep. She freezes. She couldn't move. She stayed down there too long. And Anna's like, I don't know what's going on. And she's kind of ditzy. Then all of a sudden, I have to save her. How does she know how to do that anyway? Know what's going on. But anyway, she gets down there, and and she goes even deeper, right? So Elsa's down way deep. And then near the end, like, did you notice when she comes out and everything? She's saving everybody in the flood and everything. She Elsa comes riding on the horse, the sea horse.
Here's something funny.
Everybody's like, you look different. Yeah, because she's not alive. She's a ghost. She's dead. I think she's dead. I think she's a spirit. That's why she could not return to Arendelle. She can't go to Arendelle because she doesn't belong there. She belongs with the spirits in the forest because I think she didn't survive.
And that's why Anna had to be queen.
Yes, that's why Anna had to be queen.
That's what I think. And that's not the Disney way.
Well, they didn't kill her. She just didn't say they killed her.
Into the unknown.
She died. I think she died. What do you guys think? Hello, mom and wife. Brian. You cried with your daughter's scene when they brought him back. Sorry, if you haven't seen it. Oh, it's fine. I just saying there's spoilers just in case. But my theory is that I think she died. That's why she looked way different. She couldn't stay. She had to make Anna queen. Well, she had to make Anna queen too. Why? she was the queen. Now all of a sudden she's not. Now it's
That was Elsa was like, my mom was originally part of these folk that lived in the spirit
she
forest.
couldn't leave. They wanted her to stay there because she's a spirit.
And I have
That's what I think.
supernatural powers, so therefore I should stay with the people with the supernatural powers.
The end Elsa scene just broke your heart too. See, they like Elsa is one of the spirits. Yeah, that's what I mean. And I think she had to help the
because she's the
spirit
fifth
forest.
spirit, remember?
Right.
She's
she
the
has
bridge.
to. Yes. She had to stay there because she's a spirit, because she died in the thing. She went down too deep.
But how did she know? She was just like with the person when they met. They're like, oh yeah, there's fire, water, air, and dirt, and there's also
Arendelle.
and there's also a fifth spirit. And then she's like, I'm the fifth spirit. Where'd you get that from? Who told you that?
Oh, the giants can hear sense me. I have to leave. I don't want to hurt anybody. And she runs away again. I'm like,
How do you
know the giants can sense you? Or
Did
maybe
you
they just
read
will walk by.
Rockbiter's mind? Oh,
yeah.
They sense
I was
me.
gonna
I
say
know it. My
Rockbiter.
magic super ice power.
I mean, it was just weird. I don't know. It was just... I just like the first one better. The songs, even, they grow on you after a while. Just, I don't know. But I don't know about the second one. I don't know if there's any really memorable songs.
Lost in the Woods. You know, because the whole length, there's this running gag where Kristoff was trying to propose to Anna, but every time he tried, it made it it just turned into a bad situation. She was like, man. And then they finally do it at the very end. They don't even spend a minute. They don't even spend a minute on his proposal to her. They immediately move on. He's
to...
rock giants are here.
But the other times he was trying to propose, she's like, huh? What? Huh? I don't know what's going on. Oh, I would like to... like to what? Huh? Like, she didn't want to hear it. Then all of a sudden...
Are you calling me crazy?
Are you going to propose? Like, she's been trying to do it the whole movie.
Ever since the beginning.
Oh, they dragged that on.
Other than that, Kristoff only, saved Anna a couple times. Remember when she was about to get stepped on by the rock giant, and also when she was about to, in the forest, when they originally met the first fire spirit?
The little newt?
Yeah.
The cute little thing?
The fire newt. And
the fire newt, isn't that funny?
Yeah, I felt like they tried really hard to make it like a cute...
It was cute.
Thing. Like, they wanted to turn this into a stuffed animal to make money off of it. So they're like,
it probably
make
is.
this as cute as we could.
Well, it's Disney. They had to make it more for... I think it's just more for kids on the second one. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's dark near the end, though, if you really think about it, how she went down too deep and she probably died. So she's a spirit. She can't really return. That's why she's not queen. Yeah. And she's the fifth bridge. They use her like a bridge.
Did you think this, or is it just me, who I felt like the song Into the Unknown was kind of like they wanted to replicate Let It Go? Even sounded kind of similar.
I don't remember.
They both start off with this, almost a sentimental monologue, where she's, talking about her fighting, her own inner demon. And then it's just you know what? Let it go. I'm gonna go into the unknown.
Oh,
it's just
this
this big rip. It's you know what? Forget all the stuff I was saying at the beginning of the song. I'm just gonna do what I could do because I'm Elsa. And she seems way more impulsive in this one. She's like, I'm gonna save people. I'm gonna run away. I'm going to the glacier where I could die. And
okay. So what good points?
Good points.
Yeah.
Things that I liked.
Oh boy, this is taking some time here.
Let's say the big bad guy, who was actually not even alive, their granddad. Who originally...
the flashback thing?
Yeah, because he's like, oh, I don't like people with magic powers, because it gets to their head and they think they're better than us or something. It was
so he wanted to take out and start a war.
He wanted to put a dam up inside the forest, so it would choke out the forest and the forest would start dying.
And there was a favorite part of yours. I'm trying to remember what it was, though, in the movie. Look, my favorite part's coming up, and that's when, before Olaf died or something? Or, when they were, were on a...
Oh,
was down
that's when they went to the Dark Sea.
And
the Dark Sea. Because I saw the commercial, and it was just her trying to cross over the ocean. And Brian was like, why doesn't she just freeze and walk over? And then, like, he saw her do that, but the waves was crushing over, sending her back to the shore. And she's all like, how do I get across this? And eventually a literal seahorse pops up and is, like, trying to drown her. And she's like, nope, you're my horsey. Puts a ice rope around its face, and then it delivers her to the place. It's like, what? I thought the horse was trying to stop her from passing. Now the horse is just going to bring her to the location? That doesn't make sense.
See, they like the song that the mom sings doing, and that was called the Into the Unknown? Into the Unknown, right?
Into the unknown!
I don't know if I've heard it before, though. I don't.
I like Olaf making fun of her calling that out when they're still. Was that when So it was after they met the natives to the forest, and so Anna and Olaf were following Elsa. And they basically left Kristoff behind because he went to go to the Love Rock with all the reindeer, and the reindeer started talking, and he sang the Lost in the Woods song. After that, and Elsa was trying to hear the thing because that's the sound she was hearing. She's like, I was hearing voices in my head, therefore we all ran to the cliff. And Alana was like,
are we really that delayed? Wow. Oh, I don't know what happened. Anyway, it's just my phone. I was reading.
I was like, you should tell me if you're hearing things. It's like, okay.
I'm hearing things too. He just doesn't stop.
I was trying to talk about.
No, I know. I was just like,
I just thought that it was really interesting how she's on this beach of like this storm, and she's trying to get through this literal storm, and it's dark, and the waves are crashing down, and she's soaked, and she's fine with the cold because she's always surrounded with ice.
Thank you, Brian Garcia. What? So when you guys come back to Cali, I'll get you one of the rooms, or a room at one of the hotel's cast member discounts.
I think
like Disneyland Hotel.
It's kind of interesting because previously it's like Anna and Kristoff have gotten in Elsa's way. They have to watch out. She has to watch out for Anna, and that's why Elsa's like,
Thunder Chicken,
don't follow me into fire. And Anna's like, then don't go into fire. It's like, well. Come on, what can you do about fire? I mean, Elsa's eyes still freeze over the fire like she did with the fire, Newt. But, and then, like, Elsa's like, I can do all this by myself. I'm gonna go. Elsa's like, I'm coming with. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna come with you, Elsa. I'm gonna go do this. I'm coming with you. And then she's like, nope, sending you away on an ice boat. You're drifting off, and I'm not gonna fall in
something deeper, and I shouldn't.
She's like, I might die on my adventure, and you're not coming with
Well, she saved Anna, I guess, from falling.
She's like, no, I gotta do this alone. You've gone my way too many times in this movie, Anna, so I'm sending you away with Olaf. And Olaf is like, I feel a rage inside me. And he just looks like he's about to cry. I was like,
I know, because he's dying from... What did he die from? I don't get it. There's some energy, because she was dying. She was dying. She died. Because he was built off the energy and power from...
we got the Thunder Chicken! Richard Andrade.
So yeah, so when Elsa died, that means Olaf died, because she was created of magic from Elsa.
Yeah.
So she did die. That is the answer, then she had to have. She did. That's why Anna is now the queen. Which is weird. But then how come if she was freed out of that thing, then why isn't her parents freed? Or were they freed too?
They got drowned.
Well, so did she. She went down deeper than she was supposed to.
Her parents weren't.
She saw them up higher. She went down lower.
And she was looking at the memories through the ice. Remember?
Oh, yeah. I keep getting confused with that. It was like confusing me. Yeah, sorry.
But where that has to do with Elsa pushing Anna away, and like Elsa let her come with her again and again and again, and Anna just kept getting in danger again and again, and Kristoff kept on having to save Anna. So Elsa's like, you know what? I'm done with you getting yourself in danger because you're following me around. Send you on an ice boat. And then she goes to the dark sea, and immediately she can't get to the place she wants to go by herself, and she needs help from the seahorse. But until that point, she's done pretty much everything on her own, so she has to, like, go along and accept help from the seahorse.
At this point, let him go. It's easier.
Yeah, let it go, Brian.
I'm letting you go.
Go build a snowman.
You could tell he doesn't really like it. It was like not my favorite thing, but I was like listening to him the whole time.
Did he?
He was like
So
twisting my
plot devices.
you were kind of like pushing me along a belief system then the whole time. So then I don't know. See, it should have been like a blind critic thing, because then if I don't know. So it was like, I hate this. The whole time. Then you're like, oh yeah. Maybe. So it was kind of a biased review, somewhat. Biased in the sense that you were.
I saw it with my little brother. I wonder what he thought of it.
You didn't ask him?
I don't know if he liked it.
You didn't say anything. It was non-memorable, so I don't know.
Yeah, it was non-memorable.
Well, you remembered seeing it. I remember seeing it.
I just now remembered that I saw it with my little brother. I didn't tell you that earlier that I saw it with my little brother. I told you that I already saw it and I didn't like it. I didn't tell you any of the details. I didn't. I told you that I saw it with my brother.
Yeah. Huh. So you went to the movie theater with your brother?
All is found is the mom's song.
Yeah, see, that's what they say, which is the other that keeps freezing on me. But that's okay. I'm taking up bandwidth here. So at least it's clear. We should have bumped it up. 1080. But that's okay. It's easier to read comments here. It scrolls different. Then I don't have to keep squinting up here.
What's up, Disney Bears?
What's up, Kevin?
Bears.
We just chilling. Got done doing a movie review. So, well, we're doing a movie review, kind of, but it's more like a movie slaughter review. Well, it's spoilers.
It's a cold review.
Well, yeah, mine was tainted.
It was a Yellow Snow review.
Okay, you gave it a yellow snowball.
Snow cones. Oh, that's lemon.
Lemon? When life gives you lemons, make snow cones.
When life gives you lemons, turn to snow cones, like the abominable snowman from Monsters, Inc.
No, wait, there's another one. We should do Aladdin, because I didn't see the new Aladdin. And speaking of Aladdin...
Everybody was making fun of Will Smith being the genie.
I know. But they said it was good, I think. See, I don't know. I don't want to go in skewed, having an opinion of it. But...
Yeah, you're not allowed to have opinions, Brian.
No, not till I'm done watching it. It'd be, this sucks. This part's dumb. Blah, blah, blah. Because that doesn't help. No, because I have Aladdin things to give away. So it'll kind of go along with it.
Pen.
Well, like a big...
Limited edition collector pen.
Yeah,
it's
it's
nice
one of those big one. Yeah, and I bought it when it was... when Aladdin was first going to come out. Along with all those park maps I have when Star Wars Land opened, and for the Return of the Electrical Light Parade. Jeez, I have some old maps and stuff. Wow, I just found. And a bunch of stuff for giveaways. I'm like, oh yeah, I've got this whole
That's
big
what
area.
I think my mom said her favorite parade was the Electric Light Parade.
Then we have the good old Paint the Night, which California Adventure killed. But it'll come back. It just won't go back there. They keep putting all this money into it, and it keeps breaking down. That's why it kind of disappeared. But with all the money they put into it, I don't know if they just kind of revamped it and made some of the new floats light up in the parade.
What was your favorite scene? I talked about my favorite scene was where they're crossing the Black Sea and Elsa has to accept help from the seahorse because she can't get across herself. She tries and tries and tries again. It's like a little montage of her fails to get across the sea, and then eventually she's like, "Okay, seahorse, lead the way." She just has to be humble about it and get there. And until that point, she's pretty much only relied on herself. Remember, In the first Frozen, she went out and was like, you know what, I'm just going to be me in my castle, not worry about anybody else. And then she took that same mindset into this movie and was like, I'm just going to, now I have to worry about these guys, but like, it sounds like cats are
Every night.
fighting.
Did you hear that?
Do you hear the cats? You should look at it on your phone.
Well, I'm looking.
If you can hear, listen to it, see if you can hear the cats. You should look at it on your phone. Well, I'm looking. If you can hear, listen to it, see if you can hear the cats.
Inception now. Hang on. I hear him. Yeah.
Those cats
But
are
that's
so
probably from the
loud.
phone playing it to the. Okay, yeah, but I did hear it. They heard it. I know they heard it. That was crazy.
So, what was your favorite scene?
Yeah,
Brian?
freaking remember. I was like, don't ask me again. Forget. I don't know. I forgot.
What are you gonna say? Something like, I don't have a favorite
I
scene.
don't have a
Every
favorite
scene
scene.
was my favorite
Yeah,
scene.
I know, but it wasn't. It was just.
What were your guys' favorite scenes?
It was just all going. It was all about the same, really. I don't know. It wasn't like it had big highlights to me, really. I mean, I guess the only part, going across the water, trying to fight with the seahorse, and and then she gets across, gets to the island, and the memories and stuff, and that was kind of cool. But maybe.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
Rebecca noticed the plaque. If you live to be 100, I want to be 100 minus one day, so I never have to live without you. By Winnie the Pooh.
It was just fitting, Winnie the Pooh,
I don't know what a bear's average lifespan is.
Oh boy, Papa Bear's getting old. 37 now.
Now.
Shut up. Oh, Pirate Princess Red. You have to go. 5 a.m. comes soon. I guess so. Well, good night. I probably missed that too long ago. But good night.
Samwise?
What?
It's Lord of the Rings reference.
What did you say?
Samwise. Steve Hall, hi, Brian James.
Oh,
Kevin
hello,
the
it's
Bears.
Steve Hall.
So what's new? What's
It's a small
new
world
with
after
the
all.
Disney Bears? Is that interesting to you?
Well, your introduction video is coming out. We should show them a clip.
Friday.
Yeah, I know. But
We'll show them the intro.
Well, that's literally the intro. The first, I know where to go. I mean, I have the laps. Well, the laptop would be. Wait, you just skip it. Tap it. Skip it. At the beginning. But
Here we are.
great saying, Brian, behind you. Thank you.
I got it.
Oh,
Not
what?
disturbed,
Hi, Brian and James. Hello, Steve. Oh, he said that. So, what's new? Uh-oh.
Oh, the screen reflects on my phone, so there's no point in trying that out.
What does it do?
I was like, I'm going to show you on my, but then the whole screen of the streaming
That's
phone
because there was
reflected
it was
on
dark.
my phone.
It was dark. You weren't playing anything. Well, I don't know, but oh yeah, you're right. Hang on. All right, hang on. Hang on. That is the beginning was written by him. It's all his fault. Hang on a second. Yeah, should I grab the laptop? That has. Here we go. This has everything on it. This is like a preview. It's coming out Friday. It's already uploaded. It's on YouTube. We could give it
We're
a
just
link.
trying to stick to a consistent schedule, so you know when the Disney Bears will have a new video or new content
It's
out.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, pretty much. Maybe sometimes Sunday. So,
Not all Mondays or Sundays.
huh?
But every
Sunday or
Wednesday
Monday.
and Friday we have tried
Wednesday,
to
Friday,
Christian
guaranteed.
and hello.
Hello. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Well, now we got dogs. Okay. Of course. Now we got problems. Okay, so actually, here we go. There we go.
Oh, what is this? A sneak preview of Friday's video? Oh my, that's...
I don't know how that's going to work, because it may do the same thing. Wait. Shutting down. Shutting down. It just decided,
Well, maybe
that was
we're
unique.
holding the power button on the side right here with your thumb.
No.
There's typical
It was
Brian.
It was waiting to do a that was your preview.
It's Bump the Power Button Brian. That's why they call him Bump the Power Button Brian, because he bumps the power button, turns it off. It's Bump the Power Button Brian.
Oh boy, it's rebooting. It was doing an update. See, it's coming back on, and I didn't hit the power button. I think it was just doing it. There it is. It's fast. It's up. It's up already. That's what happens when you get a fast computer, kind of, sort of. Okay, so here we go again. Let's try it one more time.
Steve Hall says, "Well done, Brian."
Yes. Okay, well, see, there it's already going. Can we move it down? Yes. It's backwards. Well, maybe it is for us. Let me see. It's not backwards to them. But it does have a reflection. Hang on just a second. Where's the speaker thing? I can't see. There it is. That's probably it's just a little clip here. It is reflecting. You know what? I just need to shut the thing off. Hang on. No. I'll fix this.
Here for the interview? Oh yeah.
All right. Well, they can watch part of it. Is that better?
Well, howdy, I'm James. Since I joined Brian and the Disney Bears in October 2019, we've been able to put out like 4 times as
Just
much
like
content.
a minute
My
or so.
Type A personality
It's up
helps
a little.
keep Brian on track, gets more bear poop done. We gives him somebody to bounce ideas off of in filmmaking, and I contribute my own and somebody to interact with on live streams for more of your viewing enjoyment. Yeah. So I've been around here for 4 months so far. As any of you who are very regulars on this channel, you've seen me before, and we're finally giving you an Introducing James video, and I am James.
Wait.
There's your sneak preview.
Oh, the funny part coming. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Jeez. Now what'd you do? You broke it. Hang on. No, it comes right back up. It should. What did you do to my computer? You don't do that. You broke it. Oh, great. It didn't even go to sleep, and it doesn't want to come back up. Really?
It's pretty funny, right? That's
No.
pretty funny.
What did you do?
I closed the lid.
Yeah, you slammed the lid. Well, oh, ha! It just took a minute. I was like, what's
Rebecca
going
catched
on?
the Knight Rider.
Oh, you did? You got, oh, well, that's not what I wanted. Wow.
Cook. Because my job is to
I don't even know if it's
cook,
centered on
but
there.
not really. I'm just a front person.
Wait, give him a
Mr.
minute.
Cook to you. And howdy. So more content
That is so
coming
James.
out.
Howdy.
See more. Yes, I am here, and I'm helping him make videos and making videos, and I'm going to be in videos, and I have a hand in all the video stuff. Videos. And Brian's videos. You might
Videos.
wonder
I
how
haven't
in the
edited
world
them.
I met Brian. Well, the
Just give
funniest
him one
thing
little thing and
happened.
that's it.
We were both in Disneyland at the same time. And you know how he's
Close
falling
the lid
all
again.
over the place? He kind of just crashed into me. It sounds like something Brian could actually do. And broke his camera. And I was like, oh man, you broke your camera? That looked like a really expensive camera. And I was like, here, you can borrow mine and keep making your video. Just kidding. None of that happened. What actually happened was
We don't know.
Disney.
Okay.
How
Gotta
I
play
met
stop?
Brian was...
It's kind of a comical thing, but it's funny. It's actually good. Okay, that was it. And it's coming up Friday. It's like,
Friday, you get to see the rest.
there's like 10 more minutes. It's like 12, 13 minutes.
It's a
something like
13-minute video. You get to learn about me, where I came from,
that. Yeah.
deep in the underbelly of Ireland. I was birthed with a can of Guinness in hand.
Guinness? Guinness? Did somebody order Guinness?
Christian
Get out
N.
here.
When Disneyland open again, going to ride all Galaxy Edge.
You're gonna ride the Galaxy Edge.
I'm gonna ride the. You know, it kind of
This thing
blows
has a
for
ball,
them
and-
because they just got a Rise of the Resistance, and then suddenly, oh, we have to close.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of bad. Okay, but now I'm back. Okay, now I can read again. Yay!
Do you want to pull some questions out of the book of questions?
No.
No.
No, that's another stream.
This
is
I
supposed to be a
noticed you
review.
have it. So
Well, yeah.
Frozen. What would you
Frozen.
guys rate Frozen on a scale
seem
of
to like
1
it
to
more than
10?
you
They
did.
do.
You swayed
They've
me,
all been
so-
saying they like it better than the original.
Wow, though. I didn't think that would be the consensus.
I liked the first one because it seemed like the story is about a girl feeling inadequate because she's different and she has to get over her differences.
You can relate. Me too.
I just think that that's like a
Well,
lot of people
a lot of
struggle
people,
with
yeah.
like being different, and it's a very like
we are.
understandable story.
Right.
And like, okay, you just got to get over your differences and move on with your life because people don't care that much, and people who do care that you're different are terrible people, as we saw with the bad guy. What was the bad guy's name even? Hans. Who is this Hans?
Hans, he's not bad, is he? Isn't that's Vince?
Rebecca, James, did you
Hans
enjoy
provoked
a green beer
What?
yesterday? That's right. Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day.
My
My
have
mom.
I been to Tombstone? Yes. Oh yes, I have. I filmed there.
Oh, you filmed your tombstone?
Mhm.
You know when you're gonna die? My mom sent me this picture on St. Patrick's Day.
Thanks Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day. My
I
mom
can't
sent
see-
me this picture
Is
of
it
a
a leprechaun?
leprechaun. It is a leprechaun, and he's
Of
jumping.
course.
I the day before that, or like a couple days, there was a green bowler hat with like clovers on it and CVS, and I was gonna be like, I was thinking about like, hey Brian, could I wear this on St. Patrick's
Yeah,
Day?
why
and be
not? No one
okay
has
with
to.
it?
You have to take out anyway. They wouldn't see you.
Kristoff. But I never watched the original.
Kristoff, he's not.
Ooh,
evil.
Stacy Squad hasn't seen the original Frozen.
Yeah.
I like
Oh.
the original Frozen a lot.
Oh.
It's
worth watching.
definitely- It's definitely worth
Especially if you
watching.
see the second one, you have to kind of see the first one then. I don't know. You know, there's a lot of iconic songs in there now because
In order
you've
to
heard
like
them all.
comprehend Olaf as a character, you kind of had to have seen the first one. But the
He's kind of like the
whole-
parrot like this from Lion King. He's kind of like annoying, but kind of like Gilbert Gottfried. You know, talks like this.
In the first Frozen, they
I don't know,
had
it's-
Cole Olaf a totally fleshed out character. But in Frozen 2, they only took like the moments people liked from full Olaf and just made his character those parts. So they took what people liked out of Olaf and disintegrated the rest. So he didn't even feel like a character anymore. He just felt like
He did feel
something
different.
to
He
make
did seem
jokes
different.
with.
Whoops, let me get
Soda, 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 soda.
Stacy Squad, you haven't seen either? Spoilers!
Oh, the spoilers here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Maleficent comes in and kills them both, and then Jafar shows
Shameless
up and
plug.
kills
No.
Maleficent.
and then he subscribes to the Disney Bears and he goes, "Ooh,
What's this place?
it's a live stream."
Hey,
I tried to high five him, but I wasn't fast enough.
bear paw. He's trying to knock my Coke out of my hand. Us bears are our Cokes.
Steve Hall, how do you feel about the
poor
Disneyland app and the parks having more virtual queues? I love the virtual queues because you can still eat, you can buy stuff without having to wait around in line.
Oh,
Virtual queues to go on a ride.
like MassPass?
That's what Steve Hall asked. It's like, I love them. They
Oh,
should
yeah.
stick to that.
Well, you got to pay for it. Oh, you pay for it, all right. Now it's $20 a day. It used to be 10 or something like that, or like $100, $200 a year. Now I don't know. I get it with my pass. So, which, by the way, just to repeat, if you have an annual pass, they're extending your annual pass the entire time they're closed. So if they close for a month, 2 months, you get extended 2 months.
Stacy Squad, we're filming this at Brian's house right now.
Yes. Just got home from work. to a phone that wanted to
Rebecca
update.
says, Brian, drink a Coke for me. Don't worry, he drinks enough Coke for everyone. There was the time when you had like 3 or 4 a day. I'm like, huh?
You drink enough Guinness for all of everyone.
I have my Guinness hoodie
Yeah, yeah.
that I got while I was in Ireland.
There he goes.
I should have got a Jameson one. A Jameson hoodie. 1 hour.
See, I was celebrating yesterday.
But I got drunk in the Jameson factory. That was a fun experience.
Hey, what's that from?
Oh, yeah. I was celebrating Irish yesterday, but it wasn't. Yeah. I can't find it now. Oh, okay. So anyway,
Rebecca, so Coke lovers, not Pepsi. Let's see. Pepsi has mug root beer, and Coke has Barg's root beer, and I prefer mug root beer. I also like Dr. Pepper, which I think is a Coke.
You hated mug root beer. Are you kidding me?
No, I hate A&W root beer.
Right, but Barks you liked, remember?
I like Barg's and mug.
Mug is not the one, is it?
Mug is
the one with the dog.
Yeah.
The bulldog.
I like
okay.
that
Oh,
one.
yeah. For some reason, I
The
think you didn't
difference
like
between Barg's root beer and mug root beer. Mug
A&W
is more of
you
a
don't like.
dark, bitter one. Barg's is lighter and sweeter.
Barks, the one with bite.
A&W tastes like, I don't know. You put Corona you put the coronavirus in a root beer. You have A&W. That's how poorly I think of A&W root beer.
Well, you like throwing that coronavirus thing around, don't you?
It's now coronavirus is just
You
a
like
word
spreading that around.
something
Well, I
that's
mean,
bad.
Some people joke about it. Some people are like, "Oh, they're uptight." It's like you don't know what to say around anybody. It's like, stay safe. So I was like in a hurry to get back because I wanted to live stream and I wanted to get a pizza on the way home. So I stopped in Little Caesars. I know, but it's actually a lot better than it used to be. So there was this guy who was reading the sign on the door and opened it real slow. And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." He was like, "Oh, I was just reading the sign." "Oh, then go ahead," because he was, I don't know who was next. We were both kind of wandering at the same time. He's like, "You go." "Oh, no, you go. You go." All right. I just wanted a hot and ready thing anyway. So I just went up and got it. And then I felt bad that the guy actually let me go. And I was feeling in a good mood. So I actually bought his pizza too.
Steve Hall, I missed root beer. It's hard to
so I can
in
get
the
home.
United Kingdom, huh?
I don't know. It got into me. I was just being nice.
We had that doctor in today, the one that works at the hospital today, and he wasn't wearing gloves and he didn't use any hand sanitizer today, and he paid in cash. So I was like, this guy's a doctor. He isn't worried that I'm going to give him like $1 bill back that has been touched by somebody with the coronavirus. I was just like, this dude is not worried.
Every time I handle money, you go, wash my hands. Then I can't handle the next person. Then I wash my hands. Then I handle it. Even if there's somebody there. Well, if it's just cash. And
I wear gloves, so I don't have to worry about touching it.
Well, that's the false sense of security. You touch it stuff, and you're still handing it to them. And then the next person comes and you touch it. You're spreading whatever was on your glove onto the next. You're just spreading and spreading. You may not get it unless you touch your nose or something, or touch your face. Or
What's that?
That's a crowd clearer. No, I was at the store the other day and people were doing that. They're like, they're not even covered. And I'm like,
This is Home Depot?
yes. And I was
This is
holding
Home
my
Depot.
breath. I was like, and he knows I do it because I walk by people and I'm like, what are you doing? I'm not breathing.
We talked about this in the update last week. It was
Yeah, but I
funny.
mean, I do it at Disneyland though too. Kids sneeze or people cough. I'm like, and even like years, I've done it for years and years. Because I'm like, why do people do that? Or they flare in their hand and like, let's go on. Oh,
I heard that if you cough, it makes your tongue taste better. I'm kidding.
What?
I just made that up. It's not factual in any
I
way.
thought he was looking it up. I was like, what are you doing? We crazy, but he's really crazy. He's off his rocker.
You're a rocket.
Rocket? Ooh.
Roxanne.
Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
I've seen it 2 times.
Was it good?
Oh, it was really good.
As good as Game of Thrones?
I haven't seen Game of Thrones.
I don't believe him. Who is this person? I mean, Game of Thrones was like is like your Pokemon. It's like, oh no, it's done.
Game of Thrones?
Yes, it'd be like you with Pokemon.
Oh, well, they don't understand that reference. They haven't seen the introductory video yet, so...
It's not in the introductory video, is it? No.
That's where I talked about it. I was like...
Oh, well, yeah, I'm just saying.
The ending was so good that I wished it would have gone on longer.
Yeah, well, that's what I wish Game of Thrones were like. Wait a minute, you're only giving us 6 episodes the last season? No!
Or I heard that they were bad, too.
The ending wasn't as... Well, they weren't bad. They just, weren't great.
Our phone's telling us that there's 12 updates available.
In the Galaxy
Whatever
Store.
that means.
It means go to the Galaxy Store and buy things with the $1,000 with the $1,000 thing you may be getting from Trump. Here, vote for me. I'm giving you $1,000. Vote for me. Vote money.
That's not how it works.
Well, it's called an incentive. Well, not an incentive.
No, he's
Kickback.
like, oh, I'm gonna.
No. We're not talking politics.
Bucks, so
But they're supposedly giving us
bills.
everybody $1,000. I guess maybe they're thinking about it anyway. Kind of like a not a rebate. I was saying it earlier. Anyway, it's like a kickback to help people that are like losing jobs or losing hours.
Being forced to stay
for
home
the economy.
From work, what are you gonna do? Quit and get another job?
They did
where
an
you're
incentive
also...
like 3 years ago. They did the same thing. They gave everybody back like $500, $800 or something. Everybody got it. I think it was like $800 or something.
Frankie B.
Frankie? Ooh, it's Frankie? Woo! Oh, wow. One of the OG Bs.
Stacy's squad. Unemployment.
Wow. What?
Stacy's squad was commenting
Unemployment.
on people who like, oh, you were forced to stay home from work because everybody has the corona under lockdown.
Yeah, I mean, so we don't know from day to day what's really going to go on or what's happening. So it's like, And I'm like, wow, how would I pay my car payment and this and that? Luckily, I've paid up like usually a month or two ahead. So, but still.
Jen, hi from LA. Are you guys under lockdown? I heard that you have a lot of confirmed cases and are
LA?
very prone to getting caught.
McDonald's were recommending contactless payments. Yeah, I thought about that the other day. I'm like, oh, Apple Pay.
Jen says, yes, LA's under lockdown.
Now, what do you mean lockdown? Are you allowed to leave? Or
Are you allowed to step outside your home and like get gas for your car? Or is it like the
You
gas
can't leave.
station, you can't go inside a convenience store, you can't go inside a restaurant?
Can you
Are
call and get
Domino's
takeout?
still
or?
delivering pizza?
Yeah, that kind of thing. Or is it just like no leaving, no nothing? You can't go to work. I mean, how does that work?
Is everybody under house arrest?
Yeah, is it like martial law? I mean, after 8 p.m. you have to like stay inside. So it's weird. All dining areas are now closed. Yeah, they did that at Jimmy John's today next door, and we're like, people are eating in our dining room. That's Phoenix, not Glendale. So
They're closing they're Jimmy John's. They're a big company. They can probably afford to shut down for a couple of
yeah, we're
weeks.
just a little mom and pop place. Stimulus relief. There you go. That's what it was called. Yes, we could move. Oh, you can go in. You could leave like the house and go out to. It's like what's open though. I mean,
Frankie B,
for
you guys are
lockdown.
still open? Yes, we are still open. We just cut
no.
back.
Wait,
So instead of closing
you
at
guys.
9 o'clock,
No,
we
Frankie
close at
B.
7.
He works. Frankie
Frankie B's asking you guys
No.
still open.
Yeah, we
Our
are.
restaurant's still open.
Well, Frankie B works in Disneyland, so Frankie Bear. Well, he works at DCA mostly, but yeah, which is weird because everybody's like, oh, maybe they'll finish the park and Marvel Land and this and that. Well, I'm like, no,
Stacy's
because no one's in the
Squad.
park to work on it.
Stacy Squad. I hear in some states kids have a curfew. Well, I don't think kids are outside. They're all inside playing Xbox anyway.
Yeah, I mean, why would they want to go outside anyway?
Well,
It's weather out. It's warm. It's
let's
sunny.
implement
It's
a law
dark.
that says you're not allowed
There's
to stare at
bugs.
the sun. It's like, I don't think people are doing that anyway, so I'm not sure
I don't know.
if these laws are
Millennials.
have a point.
Anyway,
I'm a Gen Z.
Gen Z.
I'm a Zoomer.
Oh,
Okay, boomer.
I'm not a boomer. I am way not a boomer. I'm a Generation X. I'm an X. No, I mean, no. Oh, no.
Don't worry about it. That one person's not here.
37. Okay, well. There's cats outside, I swear, every night.
What, did you hear the cats again?
I thought I heard something. It's usually outside going all night long. I'm like,
We heard it earlier in
Wow.
the stream. It was obnoxious.
well, they were fighting, I think.
That's kind of what it sounded like.
James, leave the cat alone. So,
Keep it down in there, James.
okay. Oh. So, yeah, we're still open. So, I don't know. That could change. You know, they've pretty much mandated yesterday at 8 p.m. that everything that's not takeout, I guess you just have to do takeout, and no bars were being open. But I guess the governor is like protesting this and trying to reverse it so bars can open back up and restaurants can serve normal. I mean, if it's gonna, everybody's gonna get sick. They get sick, then they get better, and then it just runs its course. I mean,
Well,
I
saw him throwing low-key shade. I'm Gen X. We're like the red-headed stepchild that everyone ignores. But I have 2 other siblings with red hair, so you can't
Yes,
make that
Melissa,
joke about
ha.
me.
You're a Gen X too. Yeah, I know, right? Everybody ignores us. They just like, he doesn't listen. No. See?
Well,
You
the
didn't hear
boomer
me.
generation right before the Gen X, they don't like video games. And the Gen X got into video games. But then
I grew up with it.
the
Well, I
Gen
fixed
Z and the
them.
millennials, they're all
Gen
about
Z.
the video game. And they're like,
All
Gen
about the
X-
games. The
Yeah,
game. All
Generation
about
X
the
has a
video
good
games.
balance for the video games. And
Oh,
then
no
the
battery.
millennials and Gen Zs create like, oh, gaming makes you violent. And what if gaming made you violent? Wouldn't all these like 30
One
to
of those
40-year-olds
things.
be killing people? Your philosophy is false.
In France and Spain, they can only go out to supermarkets, gas stations, and pharmacies. If you're caught out and don't have a reason for being out, you can get fined. Wow. So, Brian, did you vote yesterday? I had to work all day yesterday.
What are we voting for the president again?
No, that's not till November. So
What is the newest generation called? They're being called the alphas.
yes, but then no, that was now. But there was another one after that. You have to look it up. Hey Google, what generation are we on?
Here is some information from the web that might possibly help.
I hope it
On the
does.
website Inc.com, they say, Generation Y, people born from 1980 to 1994. Currently 25 to 39 years old. To find out more,
Why?
look for the link in your Google
That's
Home
not
or
what I
Google
asked.
Assistant app.
Hey Google, what's the current generation after millennials?
I think Generation X and Y are kind of smushed together.
Generation
by people's-
Z.
Here's a summary from the website
Z.
hen.wikipedia.org.
Z.
Generation Z is the demographic cohort succeeding millennials.
They came after millennials.
Well, that's really descriptive, Google. You suck. She's just
My apologies. I don't understand.
Of course you don't. Why don't you be like Google? Oh yeah, why don't you just shut down then? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oops, my bad.
Oh, you're just gonna get away with that now, are we? She's like, she shut
That's
off.
how you deal with some customers.
What
Oops, my bad. I'll go get you your... Not what you were.
is it called though? You can't say generation. I think she's getting lost because she said this before, but I forgot now how to get her to say it because I don't remember. What's that? Is there Generation Alpha? Hey Google, what is Generation Alpha? I don't know.
According to
Google's mad at
Wikipedia,
us.
Generation Alpha is the demographic cohort succeeding Generation Z. Researchers and popular media use the early 2010s as
Hey,
starting
Google.
birth years and the
One was Generation Alpha, children born.
There we go. She was about to say.
On the website HuffPost.com, they say, he defines the generation as those born from 2010 to 2024, while Gen Z spans 1995 to 2009 and Gen Y spans 1980 to 1994.
1995, I was born 99, so I'm a Gen Z, not a millennial. And that makes Clint also a Gen Z, not millennial.
Didn't you say you were?
You have to be.
What did you say? You were Gen Z anyway, right?
Yeah, I said I was Gen Z. But
Okay.
you were calling me a millennial earlier.
Well,
It was like
whatever
a
you
joke,
have to
and I'm
do.
like, no, I'm going to use facts to step on your joke.
Well, you wouldn't have known to
Because
ask
you with
Google.
Facts. I spit on your joke with facts.
Hey Google, what's the synopsis of Frozen 2? Let's end it with that.
Here's the synopsis of Frozen 2. Elsa the Snow Queen has an extraordinary gift, the power to create ice and snow, but no matter how happy she is to be surrounded by the people of Arendelle, Elsa finds herself strangely unsettled. After hearing a mysterious voice call out to her, Elsa travels to the enchanted forests and dark seas beyond her kingdom, an adventure that soon turns into a journey of self-discovery.
Tell me more.
The self-discovery? You mean death discovery?
Hey Google.
I'm at death's
Did-
door.
Stop. Okay, never mind. Stop. I was going to ask if Elsa dies. Ask Google.
Hey Google, does Elsa die in Frozen 2?
She doesn't like your voice. She doesn't know you.
Hey
She
Google,
saw.
does Elsa die in Frozen... Oh.
Doesn't listen to you.
Hey Google, does Elsa die in Frozen 2?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Yes, you do.
Hey Google,
She won't even answer.
does Elsa die in Frozen 2?
On the website inews.co.uk, they say, Elsa does indeed die in Frozen 2.
Oh, I knew it. She does. I told you. I was right last night.
Well,
yes.
Well,
Well,
then
according
she
to
stayed dead because she was
Yes,
technically
she's-
brought
well, if she's
back to
dead,
life.
no, she's a spirit. That's
Then
why
how
she
did
can't be
Olaf come back if
because
she's dead?
she's magic, and that's a magic island. Everything there is magic. That's why, and that's
But
why. That's
did
why Anna
she-
is queen. I'm telling you.
Did she actually come
I was
back
right.
to life? Like, was she
no,
resurrected? 'Cause
she's a
The
spirit.
fact that she died.
She's a spirit.
Is she
She's
just a spirit?
That's why she can't be queen anymore. Because she's not. She's kind of like. She only has powers on that island. Basically, she may come for a while, but she'll lose power. She has to go back because she's a spirit now. She's a.
I feel like you need
Magic.
to find a lot of evidence to back this up.
Well, I was my
Otherwise you're,
theory,
like,
and then
grasping at
Google
straws.
kind of like agreed, but that was off. Off something says whoever that crackpot was.
And she made a face.
Well, how come you asked her once and she's like, I don't know. Second time, yes.
Understand my voice.
Yeah. Because you were talking like this. Oh, okay, so. Anyways, our review of Frozen 2 is kind of all over the board. We talked about so many
How
things,
did
so
you
many
guys
things,
like
and-
Frozen 2, like, on a scale of 1
Yeah,
to
let's-
10, what would
what-
you give? I would give the original Frozen, like,
Well, we're not
an 8 or
reviewing
8.5,
Frozen
but I'd give Frozen 2, like, a 4,
out of 10.
Yeah.
But the first one you gave?
8.
Ooh, generous. I'd say 7. Yeah.
7 for
And
both Frozen?
No, for the first one, and then like, well, you said 4. You said 4?
I said 4 for this one.
Yeah, I'd say probably the same. 4 or 5. Yeah. 4.5. Stay back there. And survey says, what does everybody think? Did everybody see it? How many people have seen it? Raise your hand. No.
Vote.
Vote. What? The most 5 out of 10. The Stacy Squad. I thought you didn't see it.
She's
no,
rating
you
the
see-
song 5 out of 10. To be honest, that's the only song that I really liked out of it.
I don't know if I've heard it before.
I downloaded the...
Oh,
What is it
boy.
called when they put, like, all the songs from the movie? The soundtrack. They put the soundtrack out on Spotify. I downloaded this just so I could listen to that one song.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't like any of the other songs.
I've never heard any other songs. I don't even know if I've heard that song. And you can't play it because it's copyrighted, and then there goes everything.
Yeah.
So, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. 7 out of 10. Let It Go song.
The song, Let It Go. I remember
Okay,
after
I
that was
hated
on,
it because Disney
could
overdid
hear-
it. Oh,
you could hear Let It Go in the gym. That's why it feels like Frozen
they pushed
2.
it
The first
really
Frozen,
hard.
I thought it came out in 2015. It feels like it wasn't that
They
long ago
just-
because they just kept
Every
riding
show,
it.
every parade, every fireworks show. I mean, it's like, wow. Then Frozen's got its own musical thing in DCA, and it's like Frozen. Oh, wow. Everybody was like, oh, enough already.
It's
Before we're
got
getting
cold
like,
fast.
really. Oh, boy. Yeah. All right, guys, we have to end this. We have to
Oh,
put the door.
Rebecca said the first
Alright.
Frozen she rates a 10, and the second Frozen she rates an 8. So Rebecca liked the first Frozen much better too.
I thought Rebecca said she liked the second one.
Stacy
better
Squad.
earlier.
I cringe every time a Frozen song comes on. After the first Frozen movie came out, I would go to the gym for like a run, and I would hear it on.
You could just
Run away from that song.
Yeah.
Can I go
Around
away
in a
from
circle.
this?
You put headphones on and just run around the block. Oh, this is Arizona. We don't run outside. You get sunburned, or you get tan, or you go up in
You get
flames.
heat
You're
stroke.
red. Yeah, I guess so. You're white. Because turn into that little nude single. Turn into flames. Okay. Anyway, what was that? Don't mind the musical that much though in DCA. You don't mind the musical that much. See, he hasn't seen it yet. I've seen it a couple times. The musical DCA, the Frozen. I heard it's really good. I've seen it a couple times. A lot of people say it is. So he wanted to see it. Just haven't done it yet. Did you not like Kristoff's song?
No.
Is that the real Kristoff? Is that the original?
We both thought it was
It
by a
sounded
different voice actor.
Yeah, he sounded different. I don't know. I didn't look it up, but because I don't remember who the original voice actor was anyway. But he did sound a little odd, a little off. So did Olaf a little bit, but I don't know if that's just because I don't know. I hear him in Disneyland all the time. Hi, I like snow. I like blah blah blah. Let's be friends. I like warm hugs and because you hear the floats all the time with his voice, and then I hear it all the time. And then I hear him in the movie. I'm like, wait, it doesn't sound like that, does he? It sounds different. I don't know. No, it's the same guy? Well, I guess this is 7 years later.
Yeah, he could have easily gotten vocal lessons because they probably
Or
didn't know
he got older.
would be such a huge success.
Or he got older.
Oh,
Josh Gad. Okay, there you go. Thank you.
Josh Gad.
Samantha? I don't know. Are we talking
I
about
wonder what the budget was.
I don't know. But it seems like they're like voting for the songs, like 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
The first Frozen was $150 million.
They probably didn't.
to produce.
They probably put less than that in the second one. I'm gonna say.
Guess $400 million. No,
What?
$150 million.
No, what the
For
second
Frozen
one?
2, yeah.
The same.
Yeah.
150 on each one.
150 for both.
Oh, they
Which
got the
means
same
they
budget.
spent their money more effectively in the second one.
Really?
But they already probably kind of knew exactly what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, here's what we're trying to kind of copy.
But you kept saying that they have this one thing that's a something setup type. What did you call it?
Plot device?
Yeah, plot device. There's a plot device. There's another plot device. A plot device. I'm like, what are you talking about?
A plot device is like they want a desired outcome, but they don't know how to get there. So they just insert a random, like, backstory, which they just skim over. Very really, you don't really know. Like, the shawl thingy that Elsa was wearing. Anna was like, you always wear this when you're upset. It's like, we never even mentioned it in the first one. That's a plot device. They rewrote the story.
Do they even mention it again?
They didn't. I don't know if they even mentioned it.
Then why is it a plot device? It was just a sweater then.
Because they wanted Anna to talk to Elsa and like, something's wrong with you. You gotta tell me. See, you're wearing your shirt. That's that you're wearing Mom's shawl. That's evidence something's wrong with you. And there was just a plot device to make that interaction happen, but nothing came out of that interaction anyway. So it was a moot point to make it in the first place. They literally just could have gone to bed, and Anna could have been like, "Hey, Kristoff, I think what's her face? Elsa was acting weird tonight." They could have, yeah, she kind of was. Bedtime. And then Elsa would go into the room, she'd hear the voice, and then she'd follow it out, and then the ice crystals and the spirits would get upset, and the story could have continued normally, but instead they had to throw in that scene where it's like, I know something's wrong, and here's why. It's just some random fact that nobody would ever guess because they pulled it out of their butt. And I was like, this is annoying.
Yeah,
Rewriting it. But it was a bare butt.
Bears gotta go. All right, we've got to go. We're going to cut this short because it's already been long. My battery's about dead here.
You're about dead here. Okay, so this is not fun. It's
been a little chit-chatting with the Disney Bears.
hour and 10 minutes.
And what?
An hour and 10 minutes.
Wow. See?
There goes the cats again. This happens every night, right? Yeah, you tell me. You're like, hey, there's this cat. Every time I go to bed,
Every time you go over here, you
this.
hear it.
Yeah, the nights I come over for us to make videos and whatnot, I also hear it, and it's like, hey, there's the thing, there's the cat you're talking about.
And you go outside and it runs off. Or scurries away in the brush, in the forest back there.
Well, time to
Wrap up.
time to let this
Go.
stream go. There we go.
So end it. You're good with that.
What?
He just cuts it off. And says, he
let's
doesn't even say goodbye to
freeze
you
it
guys.
right here.
He did. He just shut it off.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I was like, you didn't even say goodbye.
Bye.
Wow.
We'll see.
Thanks for watching, guys. We
Thank
will
you.
do another
Make
live
sure
stream soon.
to be excited for the
giveaways?
introductory video.
Oh, well, that's Friday. But what's Wednesday? Wait, today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
I don't even know what day it is.
Wonderful Review Wednesday. Review Wednesday. Review Wednesday.
Review Wednesday?
Yeah.
Review
Wednesday.
Monday.
Monday Madness.
Well, Monday. No, I will have to think of something for like reviews or something. We have to do like a Disney, like a live thing every single. Well, we're
Yeah,
probably going to
next
do
we can
Mondays.
do a
We're going
ladder.
to try to hit Mondays doing lives, or Sunday or Monday, because we're in Disneyland. Sundays are better just overall. But anyway,
Let's not promise anything.
I know Sunday or Monday. I say, but
Except that we are
putting
doing something
videos out at
Wednesday
least.
and Friday.
yes,
Always.
and one if something
Bye,
Monday if we don't put anything
Stefani, Alice in Wonderland.
out. 3 days away. Watch, we have enough video.
Bye, Stacy
Bye.
Squad.
Bye, Stacy Squad. Bye, let's see.
Bye, Christian.
Christian. Bye,
Bye,
Stephanie.
Steve Hall.
Stephanie.
Bye, Frozen Mama 777 Rebecca.
And Steve Hall. It's a small world after all. Steve Hall.
Goodbye, Streamlabs. Bye, Frankie.
Bye, Frankie. The original OGB.
Bye, Melissa Isam. Bye, Jen. Bye, Mom. There's my mom. I love dudes right here. This was.
And-
Jen. Bye, Kevin Navarez. Let's see.
Okay,
who
go
was-
back to now they're probably just.
Okay.
There we go. And we've pretty much said goodbye.
So long, farewell.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all
Don't
our
even
company.
say goodbye.
MIC